What's up, guys? Eisenheim here. So I'm testing ClockeNessMnstrs bypassing the stiffness factor learner. So basically, it's like this. It's like the feeling is like deleting your light parameters, basically. So that's what I've been doing lately. So let's see if it's the same feeling. And I wouldn't know it until I've driven for a few days. Okay, so because I have light parameters reset on my fork. So, but it's been a few days, I think, before I haven't reset it yet. So right now, it feels really stable, as if you deleted your light parameters. So basically, deleting your light parameters will reset. I mean, everything will start fresh. Steer ratio and angle offset and stiffness factor. From what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, my car, in addition to the ClockeNessMnstr stiffness factor, bypassing the stiffness learner, I do still have my steer ratio learner bypass too. So I have a steer ratio learner of I have a steer ratio of 20.00. So okay, so now I'm gonna demonstrate right now the car drives planted. Okay, for one thing, okay, the car drives planted. So you can see it's a little to the left here. Okay, it really depends. It really depends on the scene, I think. But anyway, so this is left. So I'm gonna try to sway the phone so I could bias to the right, okay, and see how long it takes for it to correct. Okay, so let's see how long it takes. Just want to make sure my temperature is yeah, with the big model running on your C2 and Lego, yeah, you have to be really on top of your cooling. Okay, so it's still hugging intentionally. Not bad. Okay, this is my and the car really feels planted. And I noticed too, when you're pressing the gas and you set Openpilot, you press set, it starts. The LCAS is already engaged. Unlike previously, you have to take off your foot from the pedal before it starts to engage. But this one, it's already engaged. So I like that. I like that feature. Okay. It's still hugging. Okay. I like it. Okay. Hopefully, maybe in a few miles or so, it will correct itself. I think it's starting to correct now. So I don't know how the calibration works, if it's 24/7 or it starts every 2 minutes or what have you. So if somebody could shed a light on that one. But right now it seems like it's correcting itself. See? Or maybe not. So I'm getting I don't know. Maybe it depends on the scene or what have you. Because I'm still getting the bias. Oh, by the way, it's windy outside. I can see the trees moving around, so I don't know. I know for sure it's not left bias. Because it was biased previously before I swayed the phone. Yep, still biased. Now center. So I don't know. Let me see. Bias. So it really depends on the scenery, I think. Let me go to the middle and see if it's still biased on this spot. Yeah, it's biased. I'm keeping it, and this is laneless, okay? Because when I was in lane full in 089, that's the only mode that I can keep my bias. So let's see if it's still biased here. Again, the bias is intentional, okay guys? This is intentional. It used to be a left, so now it's right. But the car drives planted. And I have a steer ratio of 20.0. Again, this is a commit from ClockeNessMnstr. So I'm gonna have him post the commit and the procedure on how to do it. Okay. So now, okay, it's starting to center itself. So it took a while. It took a while to center itself. So I don't know. So I don't know if it's gonna go left. bias on this one. But anyway, this is the joint model, which is I find better. The model is better than the Master CI at that time. I don't know now. So it's very windy outside, so it's kind of like affecting my testing. It's really windy. But this is flow traffic on curves. I'm not doing anything. I'm not helping it out. Okay, guys. It's very good. And there is some Jello effects on the C2 on my Echo due to the, but not that bad, but still Jello effect. So as I said on my previous video, you can mitigate it by putting a filter on, and basically you're just, you know, making it darker a little bit, because I find it that the Echo, the phone, or the C2 at night, there's no Jello effect. It's only on bright days. Okay, so you have to mitigate that, the brightness, low, kind of like lower it down. 65. See, before I get torque warnings here, now I don't. As I say, this is flow traffic, and you know how torque limited my cord is. So, and it's windy. It's nice. It's nice. And with the 20.0 stereo ratio, as you can see, I don't eat the lane line on my left side or my right on the curves. I don't eat it. I'm just about right. Yeah, with 65 miles per hour, at least 65 miles per hour, no torque messages, you know, on freeways for Honda Accords. And this is a good model. Okay, so now, as you can see, the car is centered, and let me see, I don't know, I'm gonna check. I'll check the calibration parameters in a while. And it's solid. The wheel feels solid. So I think it all boils down to the stiffness factor. Because before this, I've been deleting my lap parameters. So basically, it's resetting it. And all along I was blaming the learner, the stereo ratio learner. But I think it turns out it's the stiffness to get that planted feeling. Okay, stop it from learning. Stop it from learning. I'm holding the wheel because the curve is too much. Okay, yeah, it all boils down to the stiffness. Okay, the car is centered. Okay, let me see okay, my stereo my calibration params is is let me see, best time to check it. It's 3 up and 3 left. Yeah, I think comma changed their wording. Before it's the other way around. It's 3 down and 3 right. So 3 up and 3 left. It's my calibration parameters. Okay. And I don't know if I change my camera offset. I think my camera offset is, I'm not sure. Probably 33. I'm not sure. I'll post in the description. I'll check it out. But anyway, so the car is driving centered. After I sway it, so before it was centered, it was pointing straight. So now I sway to the left. I sway to the phone to get that right. And still it went back, at least it went back straight. I don't know if this car is gonna merge. Okay, so you always anticipate, guys, always anticipate. But anyway, I'm gonna put in 65. Yeah, just being the slow lane. If you wanna drive chill, just be in the slow lane. No worry if you're not in a hurry. Keep going back out of focus on the So now, let's see, it's still centered. So now I'm gonna test the lane position memory. What does it mean? It's I'm gonna try to, since it's center, okay. Now it went back to center. I'm gonna try to left bias it, okay, like this. See if it sticks. Okay, I'm gonna do it like that. See if it sticks. That's the lane position memory. Okay, nope, it does not. It does not. But anyway, the drive really feels good. It's just too windy. It's kind of like, see, it's just too windy. But even on windy days, it's good. So right, this curve. Let's see. Flow traffic 67. I'm not holding the wheel. 66 flow traffic. This is the usual flow of traffic in the Bay Area. 67, 70, 72, 75. So I'm good with my Accord. I'm good with my Accord. Really planted in there. So now I'm beginning to see left bias, and now it's center. I guess as I say, maybe it really depends on the scenery, so. But other than that, the drive is really good. It's really planted on rail. It's on rail, but you can really feel it. center now. Yeah, okay. So there are gonna be segments. There are gonna be segments where it kind of like be on the left, and probably because like the car on your left side is on the leaning on the left side of it too, so you kind of follow it, I guess. I don't know. And also the lead car, maybe there's a subtle follow, so it's not always center, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, guys. Thanks again to ClockeNessMnstr for this comic. Stiffnessfactor bypass. Either bypass, I don't know what to call it. So, but anyway, I'm gonna have him post it and show you the procedure. Okay. And it's good. So I think it's coming from him, so I don't want to make any mistake. So that's coming from him. It's really good. I don't even need to switch to lane line. If you know what I'm saying. I don't even need to switch to lane line. So right now as is, because I could temporarily I can invoke bias. So I think there's a I'm not sure, there's a timer. Somebody, I think Michael did say something like the calibration does it every 2 minutes or something like that. So there's a timer. So if I could just stretch that timer, that would be nice. Okay, so that's one of my to-do lists. Ask around about that timer every 2 minutes, something like that. Somebody mentioned it. Okay, other than that, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. Okay, guys. So so this is McCall's fork of joint model with NDOG, and now I just put the steer ratio bypass, stiffness whatever learner bypass, and I don't even need to delete my live parameters anymore. Okay, it all boils down to the stiffness of the tire. Can you imagine that? It all boils down to the stiffness of the tire to get that planted driving feeling. Oh, guys, again, this is Eisenheim. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Put a like in the comments. And again, have a safe and happy testing. Okay, bye.